Okay. There we go. Shared everything. Should be fine. Let's get into this. So this was probably my favorite game of 2018. It was Octopath Traveler. Where's the new one? Kind of hard to read this, to be fair, on what I'm playing, but I should be fine. Way higher resolution for you guys than it is for me. I'm gonna start a new game, and this is Octopath Traveler. The name of the game actually is the first letter of every main character. There's 8 of them. And you follow the 8 paths of these travelers. I've referred it to, if a normal Final Fantasy game is, say, a Shakespearean tale, this would be if you took Final Fantasy and turned it into a work of Chaucer. So it's like the Canterbury Tales of that type of work. And I enjoy it quite a bit, so we're going to play it. If the music is too loud at any point in time, I can lower it, let me know. But until then, I'm just going to talk at this volume and we're going to play the game. Now, I do need to figure out who I'm going to play first. Personally, I prefer, actually go down, Tressa. Because that's her name, right? Yeah, Tressa. She's my favorite. I think she's got, like, the spunkiest personality. And also, the person you pick, you can't remove from your team until you complete Chapter 4 of their journey. Everybody else you can switch out. And I kind of like the fact that she just picks up money like crazy and helps you afford a lot of things. Now, other people pick other characters depending on what they want. Maybe they want to be able to scan information from all their enemies, which is what the Scholar does. Maybe they want a tank that permanently in their party, which is what I did the first time I ever played this game. It all depends. Let's see. Man, I don't know what's up with Restream. There's just things not sending out. Like, it will not send out to DLive, or to Facebook, whatever. Who cares? But YouTube and Twitch, that's all that matters. But, I gotta think who I want to play as. Yeah, Ulbrich is who I picked the first time. There's Primrose, she's pretty fun. I like her as a character. I like all the characters, except for, I think her name is Hanit. I do not like her at all. I don't hate her or anything, she's just, like, the most forgettable character in this game. The Scholar's fine. Or not the Scholar, the Apothecary's fine. Alchemist, whatever his name is. Yeah, he's an Apothecary. Alphin. Yeah. I don't care for him as a playable character. His story's good. He just doesn't do much for me, inside or outside of battle, but he does give you healing early on, so it's not a bad choice. Thief is good because he can open up the purple chests. Like I said, I don't care for her. She turns the game into Pokemon. And I don't know how I feel about that. She's just like the most forgettable character. Hey, Marsupial. I'm trying to figure out who I want to start with. Ophelia's not bad, because then you always have your healer. But I'm kind of leaning to starting with the same person I always start with, which is Tressa. Why is it called Octopath Traveler? I actually just explained this, but that was before you came in. So Octopath, 8 paths, right? But also the word Octopath, each letter of it is the first letter of the name of the 8 characters involved. So I believe if you go in order, you start with Ophelia's the first O. Then you have Cyrus, Tressa, Ulbrich, Primrose, Alphin, Therian, and Hunted. Well, it says I'm offline on DLive, but I just got a notification from it, so I don't know what's going on there. It's probably just messing up. Whatever. And each one of these characters has like a different class natively to them, but you can dual spec later on. And you can run around and pick them all up, but you do have to pick one to start. And whoever you pick to start, you can't take out of your party to finish all 4 of their chapters. So they're stuck with you for the long haul, while you can switch the other people out anytime you go to the bar. So it is important. And each one of them have in combat, but an out of combat ability too. And the one I always lean for is... This is an anti-Splatoon game starring Octolings. No, it's an RPG. As I said earlier, if a normal Final Fantasy game is a Shakespearean tale, this would be if that type of game was done by Chaucer. It is like the Canterbury Tales. It actually feels more like a Final Fantasy game than, I don't know, the last 7 or 8 Final Fantasies, maybe. No, not that far. The last 5 Final Fantasies. It feels more like a Final Fantasy game than the last 5 main-numbered Final Fantasies. So what Tressa does is she is a merchant. She can hire help in battle, so you can spend your own money to have like mercenaries come and attack people. Out of combat, she can buy things directly from NPCs. And she can also... she finds money whenever you enter an area. After a while, it'll be like, oh, Tressa found this much behind some poor soul. So you get money like crazy when you pick this character, and that's why I think she's like really worth picking up early. But the other one who I think has the most important ability is Cyrus the Scholar, because he basically scans people the second you get into combat, and you get to find out like 1 or 2 of their weaknesses for free. And that's like permanent. So I usually want to pick between them, but I don't care for his story as much. Is a raid from Marsupial's channel. So I'm leaning at Tressa, unless somebody else knows of any of these characters and has somebody specifically they want me to pick. I could go through them again. I just did that before anybody showed up. How do you not have a wrench? Because this is a different channel. That's why. I don't think anybody has a wrench on this channel. I'd have to go do that on my phone, though. Can you mod people on your phone? I don't know. Let me check. Let me switch over there. Because I probably should have at least one mod on here. Realistically speaking. But yeah, so the characters, you have a merchant, you have a scholar, you have basically a cleric, right? So she does all the, you're already modded for some reason? Oh, maybe. It was probably from when we were doing our, D&D, the improv thing that was done on this channel. And again, I said this earlier, but nobody showed up. If the music is too loud or too quiet, let me know. It sounds fine in my ears, and I do have to hear my voice coming back through, but it's still hard for me to tell based on your level, so I can lower things. Yeah, so the cleric, heals people. She can also guide people out of combat. Haunted is a hunter. She has like a familiar. She's kind of like Rick's character in our RPG, and you can capture monsters with her and use them like in a Pokemon battle type thing. Where's your Twitch channel? It's the same one. It's the Metal Got Game. It's literally the same username as this channel. It says I'm online. Let's see. Then Therian's a thief. He does regular thieving things. He has a chance of stealing from people. He basically interacts with crowds, the NPCs, the same way that the merchant does, but instead of buying, you roll a die to be able to see if, what's it called? At least make you mod here. I'll have to jump over again. I was about to go do it on YouTube, but I have to open up the Twitch app. Yeah, so he rolls a die to be able to steal something from somebody, and he can also open up purple chests, which are just special chests only the thief can open up, scattered throughout the map. The Apothecary, he's a healer, but also a mage. And, there we go. There's my stream manager. Where's the chat? Marsupial, comment again. I opened it after you commented. There you go. I don't want to be an affiliate. I think, well, I don't have it at the bottom of this channel. I just put my PayPal link at the bottom of things. I need to go and fix that. People could donate directly if they want. Yeah, so basically that's all he does is he heals people. He can mix items together to make potions, and you can throw them at people or drink it yourself. And out of combat, it's the same as the Scholar skill, so he can find information about people. But, like, the Scholar rolls a die, his is just if you're a certain level, you immediately learn it, so you know. The Scholar can find out information sooner, but there's a chance he could fail and hurt his reputation. Let's see. Primrose is a dancer, so she actually also does summons like the cleric does, but instead of guiding people, which is a level cap, she rolls a die to see if she'll lure somebody to follow you into combat. And Ulbrich is just the tank and the highest damage dealer when it comes to physical damage. Like, most of the game, I already know the strategy. Most of the game comes from empowering this guy in a single turn and just doing massive amounts of damage on people. And those are the 8 people. And like I said, unless somebody has, like, a specific person they want me to start with, I'm heavily leaning to just starting with Tressa. I will take input, though. And this game basically plays like a Final Fantasy game. And I know there's a delay, so I'll wait, but if nobody cares, yeah. I'll just go with Tressa. No, Tressa does not start in the snow. She starts at, like, a beach area. The only one that starts in the snow is Ophelia. And that's the cleric. But like I was saying before, the big advantage to picking Tressa first, where she is that you just get a lot of money. And money is really valuable in this game, as it is in most games. That, and she's also my favorite character. Like, I don't know if she's got my favorite story, but, like, her personality and the way she interacts with the world is my favorite. My first time playing, I started as Ulbrich, because I'm like, oh, it's a Final Fantasy game. Having a damage-dealing tank guy is just going to make the game easier. And it was pretty easy. He just wipes people. But I found it was even easier with the money. Not that I'm trying to make the game easy on me. Alright, well, I don't think it seems like anybody has any opinion on who I pick, so I'm probably just going to start with Tressa. I'll give a couple more seconds. Seeing as I've already been streaming for 20 minutes and haven't started yet, but it gave people time to get in, so... Okay, we're going to start with Tressa then. This game also kind of like heavily reminds me of Paper Mario. Not as interactive in the outside world, but it is an RPG in a pop-up book looking type world where there is out-of-combat interactions. You hope this is exactly like Fantasy Life. Again, I haven't played Fantasy Life, so I don't know, but I'm probably going to say it's not exactly like Fantasy Life. Might be similar in ways.
Well, the shop ain't gonna stock itself.
And yes, there's it's not full voice acting, but there are voices and stuff in different scenes.
Morning, Pa.
Morning, Tressa. Looks like our #1 employee is ready for another day of work.
Sure am. And I'll start by stocking up the store.
Hold your seahorses, little lady. Tell me, what are the 3 things a merchant needs most?
They need to be smiley, mannerly, and early. Thought you had me, didn't you?
You're too clever for me, Tressa.
Dude, the fan on my PC takes off all the time. I actually have a noise gate on, so unless I'm talking, you can't hear it.
Leave it to me, Pa.
Be careful out there, Tressa. Oh, those pirates have been causing trouble around the tavern lately. If you see them, you make sure to keep a wide berth, you hear?
Got it, Ma. Be back in 2 ripples of the tide.
There she goes. She reminds me of myself when I was that age. Always running off somewhere, wanting to prove myself a full-fledged merchant.
One of the things I do like about this game is that they all kind of talk in almost comic-y speech bubbles.
Our Tressa is something special.
That she is.
Okay, well this is a radar. This is just explaining mechanics of the game, which I guess I can kind of go over some. I've played through the game, so I know how everything works. But it's your mini map. They call it a radar. It tells you when you're close to things. Yeah, so now I'm actually off working around the world. You can talk to everybody.
Hello.
Doesn't really matter. Most people don't tell you anything until you actually find out about your special ability, and then you can find out bonus things about people. Tressa specifically can use money to buy things off of people. Obviously not everybody is interactable. This is not even the direction I need to go. I'm just gonna show off the town a little bit. Like, look how beautiful this game is. For like a game that uses entirely sprite work. But, you know, you could tell it's made like a 3D game, and then they just kind of like prop up the sprites in a pop-up book kind of way. I would play like a Final Fantasy VI remake similar to this. At least for the towns. Obviously, I'd want the overworld to mostly look the same. Yep. Well, if it ain't the hardest working merchant in town. You ever beat some fishermen? No, you even beat some fishermen to the pier. It's actually hard for me to read on the screen. I have to wait till it hops up on my OBS. Because it's all pixely on my projector. See, I love the look of this game. This and 3D Dot Heroes, the diorama pixel art looks awesome. Yeah, it does. People were knocking on this game too when it came out. Yeah, it should remind you of Super Mario RPG. Like I said, it reminds me of that and Paper Mario. Except in not paper. But people were knocking it. They're like, oh, I can't believe this is $60 for the way this game looks. I'm like, what? One, this game looks amazing. And two, my first playthrough, I spent like 120 hours on the game. So it was well worth $60. Ooh, blue Marlin. A big one too, with lots of good meat on its bones.
I can give you this much.
Huh?
Worth a little more than that. This one's a whopper. Guess I'll just have to take my business elsewhere then. Your hook snagged inwards. I was willing to overlook the damage, but...
Alright.
Fine. You got yourself a deal, Missy.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Not bad.
And one of the things I like about this game is because there's so much to do outside of combat, it's almost like playing a tabletop RPG. So we still have to deal with all the random encounters as you normally would with this type of game. But there's also so many things you can do interacting with NPCs. Bunch of side quests too.
Yeah! All right!
I gotta get some wine. Yeah. So now I finally get to use her out of combat action. So I walk up to somebody and I hit the Y button. And when I do that, it'll let me buy things directly from the person. So if you see... Oh, somebody overwalked because look at the wrong screen. If you see somebody with this little green icon above them, that means that you can do that related to a quest. I hit the purchase button. Then I go and get this bottle of wine. Yep. Always looking for a bargain.
Another day, another deal. Deal so good, it was practically a steal. This ought to liven up our little shop. Our little shop. Just me, Ma, and Pa. If I don't take over, who will? The ocean is so vast.
And so each of the 8 characters kind of have their own little journey they go on. And Tressa's is kind of like a coming-of-age story because she's the youngest member of the group. And she has to go out in the world to become a merchant so that she can properly run her parents' shop when she gets old enough. So I think she just decides she's going to continue being a traveling merchant because that's the life for her.
What lies beyond the horizon?
Drop anchor!
I haven't seen that ship around here before. Wonder where it came from.
What a dreary town. But it carries a delectable scent. Its cuisine may be promising. What's the matter, lass? You look like a fish out of water.
Is this a trading ship?
Indeed, and I am its captain.
Well, Captain, the name's Tressa. I'm a merchant in this town.
A pleasure to meet you.
I'm sure you have all kinds of neat cargo on board. Say, do you mind if I take a peek? I'd love to see what you've brought from overseas.
You have a true merchant's eye, lass. You gaze at a simple trading ship as if it were made of solid gold. Alas, I only allow passage to those I trust.
Aww.
Don't worry. Like, all the intros are a little slow for each character, but we're about to come into some action soon. Some good combat and stuff.
What was that? I'll go check it out.
Busy as a bream, that one.
Don't, I beg you. That's all I have left. Then we be in the same boat, matey. We got nothing left ourselves. Ain't that right, Mac? Aye, Mick. And we be needing something, we be taking it. It's what pirates do, after all.
But...
Please, have mercy.
Sir!
Captain, I got the goods from that there shop.
You ninny?
There be only one captain around here, and it be me. Ha! Everybody knows I be captain, and you're me first mate. We'll see about that, Mac. You scurvy swine. Aye, we will, Mick. Ye scabby-bottom sea bass.
Oddscots!
Can't you both be captain? Fine. Now show us what other treasure ye be hiding.
Hey!
Hey, stop that. Says who?
I won't allow it.
Says me. The people here are merchants and fishermen doing all they can to put food on the table. Have a heart. Don't steal what little they have from them. How's this for heart? I'll give you one chance to shove off, kid. But I... Best be on your way, lil one. We're doing grown-up business here. I'm not going anywhere. I think this might actually be the first fight. Let's see. Well. What you got there, kid?
Yo-ho!
It's rainbow wine. And it be ours now. Hey! A brat like ye wouldn't appreciate it none anyways. We're doing you a right favor by taking it off your hands. Now say thank ye. Give it back.
Lass.
That's enough, lass. I really wish they had done more voice acting. Like, it's so brief and in between.
I'd think again.
Yeah, you've got pluck, I'll give you that. Oh, God, I forgot how long these openings were. I'm already tired of talking in these people's voices. That's all you guys get.
Bye-bye now! Fare thee well.
I don't remember if we follow him or not. I know after this, we do go to the coast.
There's no need to pretend.
Oh.
Lass.
Okay. Yeah. Do I have money? That's the real question. Oh, I lost the bottle of wine, yeah. Yeah, here's my journal. Let's see. I have... Oh, yeah, that's actually quite a bit. So I should be able to buy better equipment right off the bat. Where's the weapons store? Let's see. She can mostly, I think, only use spears, right? Or can I use bows? Yeah, she can. Better. Yeah, the bow is definitely better than the spear. But that would be all of my money, and I do kind of want defensive stuff too. I don't really need that. Yeah, yeah, we'll get a get an iron spear. I think they let you equip it right away. Yeah. I think the spear is a one-handed weapon, so I think I can hold the shield while I have it out. Which will make a big difference. Yeah. There we go. I should be outfitted to actually fight people now. I mean, they're the starting enemies, so they're going to be really easy to fight. I don't think I have to worry about anything.
Hello there.
And once we get out of town for the first time, I'll explain how the map works too, because the way progress works in this game is really cool compared to RPGs, and it's why it's one of my favorite games. I actually kind of half regret not making my tabletop RPG work like this game, where I could have just had you guys start at one of the several towns and work your way to wherever you wanted to go. But that would have taken a lot more prep work.
Oh?
Really?
Yeah, come on. I just want to go and kill things.
However,
Huh?
I don't have any money.
Deal.
I spent it all on the starting gear. But if I wanted something, you can go up it. Oh, I can't purchase from him. Okay. Oh, that's his merchants. That's how I get it. That's right. Yeah.
What can I get you? What can I get
Oh
you?
god, I keep hitting the button too many times. I'm trying to hit this one. Yeah, I don't care about any of that. So the thing is, when you buy from people like this too, is anything you buy you can only ever get once. Which you do eventually want. Like, all the nuts are how you, like, do one-time enhancements to your characters that permanently enhance their stats. Yeah, I don't want any of this stuff. Wait, what was... Did I see a nut here? I think I did. Tree nut. No, that's just the one that slightly restores HP. There's like a vigor nut and stuff like that, which raises your HP permanently. Oh, no, let me save. And that's what these things are here. If you talk to this little book over here, it's a save spot. You see, I restarted recently too, and I have another file that's like 18 hours in. I lost my original save. I'm really sad about that. It was on a different Switch. and it was before they had the backup system. So that's just gone. 120 hours of my life faded away. But I enjoy the game, so I don't care. But it's not just the towns. The whole world looks like this. It's not... I mean, it's kind of open world, but it's paths. Yeah, I know how battle works. But, oh, you know what? I'll explain this too for the audience. So the way this game kind of works is that the turns are similar to how the turns were in Final Fantasy X. So at each phase, it's like an initiation roll. So it should be familiar with some of the people watching this. And everybody goes in order, and you can even have more than one turn depending on how your character's spec'd out. But there's a break gauge, and if you put somebody's weakness on them, after so many hits, they'll break, and they'll go into like stun for a phase, and then you can just unload on them. And there's also a boost system. So you can save up this BP, which you should be able to see in the top corner of the screen. And each character saves up these battle points, and you can expend battle points in the turn. You see how she starts glowing red like that? Going all Kaioken. But every turn only restores one, so if you use more than what you got, right? Like if I use this, I think next turn I have no battle points. So I don't want to do that. And right now I just want to attack with my spear. Which immediately breaks this enemy. And it lets me do this. And this is when you want to use the boost. After you've broken the enemy, then you want to go through and you want to boost a couple times. And then you can do something like this. And you attack that multiple times in the same turn. So there's a lot of level of strategy that you can do in this combat that makes it pretty dynamic. And at the end of every round, you get money, experience, and job points, which will come in handy because the job points that you get, you can use to unlock more skills for your character, and why speccing into other jobs will matter later on. Wait, did I go the wrong way? I actually did not even read what that said. I don't think this is where I should be going at the moment. I forgot where I'm supposed to be going. Mostly because it's hard to see on this map.
Step right up.
That's what I get for playing on a projector, but I don't have an actual monitor available.
My turn now. Here I go. Won't hold back. What to do?
They actually do have other abilities, I believe.
My turn now.
I forget what they are, but I've got other abilities. Let's see. Merchant skills, what does she do? Collect and trade wind. So I have the wind spell. Which I don't know if that hurts this guy, but let's find out. So you actually don't even have to scan things, kind of like, you know, if you made your own personal notes. If you hit somebody with something, it reveals if they're weak to it or not. Hey, there we go. I'm leveled up. I'm already level 2. Can I do stuff with job points from the start? No, they don't let you. I think I have to finish this first. They won't let me go that way. Is there another way to go? I'm trying to look. Okay, this is the way I'm supposed to be going.
Ready or not, here I come. to do?
But yeah, clearly that thing is not weak to wind.
Here I go!
Wonder if it's weak to bows, because this is a... Nope, okay. Kinda want that stronger bow, though.
My turn now!
This game, though, unlike most of it, you don't have to take a turn or an action to switch your weapon. You could just, your character's kind of like always holding all their weapons on them.
Let's do this!
And basically what they do is you have a slot for each weapon that your job can equip.
Here I go!
How did I thought it broke it. I guess not. There we go.
Here I go! You got more than you bargained for.
Yeah, but man, this must be how like people with glasses feel when they don't have it on. It seems to be the only way I could go right now, but this is definitely not the way it's supposed to go. Let me go back to town real quick. Stay at the inn. Reset.
Open for business. My turn now.
Let's try this. Oh, no. I think everything here is just weak to spear.
Let's do this. What to do?
I usually try everything though, because I kind of eventually want to figure out what everybody's weaknesses are.
Let's do this. You got more than you bargained for.
Okay, let's go to the end. I think I'm not allowed to go there, even though it's the way to go, because I didn't buy anything from his merchants. That might be the problem. I think the game is forcing me to. I think I had the same problem the last time I started with her, because I spent all my money on items again. So maybe I'll go and buy something cheap and see if it'll let me progress. Let's see.
Welcome.
What's he got again? Healing grapes are good. That's basically your potion in this game. Okay, yeah, I just had to buy one thing.
Welcome.
I think. Or not. Oh, he's making me buy everything. I mean, it's all cheap. I don't want to buy everything. A lot of this stuff is useless. Okay.
Oh.
There we go. Oh, that's right, you can skip. I forgot that you could skip scenes. Ugh. I really don't want to. I at least want to let the people interested in reading it have a chance to read it. Okay, now I can go forward. I was wondering why the sign there's nowhere else to go.
Thank you.
Why would you run off the other way? You got priorities. Come on, let's kill stuff. You're a little late, game. I already figured out how to do that. I do want to do that, though. Okay, here we go. Okay. Yeah, so I was about to say, one of the reasons why you don't want to necessarily run all the time is because it makes your chance of encounters higher. If you're grinding, it's great. Just hold the B button down.
Step right up.
Wonder if you're weak to
Let's do
wind.
this.
Let's try this. No, okay.
Here I go. My turn now. Hold back. Time to close up shop.
One of the things I really remember liking about this game too is to me, it reminded me of the first time I played the original Final Fantasy again. Just everything about it. You got all these different characters that you can pick from at the start.
Step right up.
The story's pretty simple despite how long it takes to get involved into things.
What to
And
do?
just the fact that it's got like its own unique battle music that you hear all the time.
Let's do this.
It's got a unique like battle fanfare for winning that loops around. It's just got a lot of things in it that remind me of the first Final Fantasy.
Let's do
The
this.
battle system was pretty easy for me to get the hang of too,
Got more than you bargained for.
because the battle points are very similar to how it works in Bravely Default, which I put a lot of time into. And as there's mixed opinions on Bravely Default, I really enjoyed the game, but it does get really repetitive.
My turn now. Here I go. Time to close up shop.
Hey, level 4. Good, good. I kind of want to be maybe level 5-ish before I go into the cave. That seems appropriate to me. No, that's the cave. I'll save, but I want to go up the other way. There we go. I don't think I need to be level 5. I like being a little over
Open
leveled.
for business. Here I go. Let's do this.
Oh, I should. Yeah. Battle point. There we go.
Time to close up shop.
And your main person kind of ends up being over-leveled anyway for all of the other, like, quests and stuff. Because they're around all the time. And it's good to have just, like, one person who powers through everything.
Open for business. Here I go.
Well, let's see what they're weak against. We'll try one. Nope, okay. This might be where I actually have to use my magic.
Here I go.
Nope, okay, bow. Bow it is. Process of elimination here. Oh my god, you guys got to go twice in a row.
Here
see its item menu yet. We got Healing Grape.
This should do some work. Let's do this! Here I go! Let's How's that?
There we go. Level 5 is when I get the job points. Okay. I think, or no, I'm about to hit level 5. Does that mean I can actually upgrade my job? Are you gonna let me do that now that you gave me the little upgrade thing? Because I would like... So the cool thing is, you can kind of unlock them in any order. Let me pull it up. Yeah, there we do. We got skills now. You can kind of unlock them in whatever order you want. And they just become more expensive based on how many you have left to unlock. So, Rest is pretty good. Trade Tempest is better because that's the wind spell, but it hits everybody. Doesn't do as much damage, but that's the cost of hitting everybody. Donate BP is really handy later on, especially once you get Ulbrich the Knight, because then you could just like send all your BP to him and he can do his like super move all at once. Sidestep's okay. Hired Help is also like the most important move you can get, because you can dump money into basically just killing a boss. And I might do that, because I'm probably going to have enough money to do something stupid to the boss by the time I get there. There we go. So the next thing is going to be 100 job points before I can upgrade it again. Should be fine. I think, did I turn the wrong way? I think it might have been the way I came. I'm not paying attention where I'm going at this point. But I do want to hit 5 before I go in that cave, so I think this is all that matters.
Here I go!
I don't even know what this thing is supposed to be. They have its name on it. Hermit Conch. Okay, so it's supposed to be like a hermit crab down into a conch shell.
Let's do this! Time to close up shop.
There we go, level 5. Did I get... Yeah, I did get turned back around. I think.
Ready or not, here I come! It's my turn now! What to do? You got more than you bargained for!
Now, one thing that I think this game is a little too easy is every time you level up, you you get all your health back, all your resources, and like, like I'll take it. I'm not gonna complain too much, but the game didn't have to do that. I know a lot of games do that, but it didn't have to do it.
Hey!
Actually, you know what? I'll be right back. You guys can deal with this music for a little bit. Okay, let's get back to what we're doing. Now she's figuring out, be a good merchant, you kind of have to be a smooth talker. Excuse me while I eat my Pringles. I'm gonna put all these pirates to sleep. I really love the music in this game too, it's great. Especially when you get to the second battle music. For the basic enemies, it's pretty good.
Hi. Sir.
And I think I was saying this before, the next people's introductions become a lot easier. Because you do have to do some stuff by themselves, but like, the second you get to the combat stage, because the levels are going to upgrade with each person, you get to use the people that you unlocked before.
Yo-ho.
Did you say wine? Of course, that gets anybody's attention.
Aye. All right. Cheers. Cheers.
Okay. I don't know about anybody else, but I'm one of the super paranoid people that save pretty much every chance I get. I think too many mistakes have been made in my life to not save every chance I get.
Whoa!
That's what they get for underestimating me. I forget, can you actually fight them, or did you just snore? I guess not. Dang it. I was hoping to get some experience. I would have fought them. Oh man, this is actually really dark. Well, at least on my screen. Because again, I'm playing this on the wall. So everything that's actually supposed to be black on the screen, or like darkness, is just pink.
Step right up.
Oh, there we go. Sleepy pirate. I like that.
Now.
He is not weak to spears. He probably also woke him up.
Here I go.
No, I don't want that. I want this. There we go. He's weak to those. That's what I wanted to know.
Here I
Real question, do I have enough for that stronger bow? Because I might just turn around and get that. I know I just got here,
go.
but
What to do?
I do kind of want that stronger bow.
You got more than you bargained for.
See what I got. No, that's not enough. I think that stronger bow is like over 2,000. Okay. Then, get it? Yeah, I did. So carry on.
Ready or not, here I come.
Oh, this is a different pirate. So he actually might not be weak to bows. Let's try spear on him. I don't. Alright.
My turn now.
Okay, he is also weak to bow.
My turn now. Won't hold back.
Now we'll wait a turn. No sense in wasting it because they also you break their armor too, so you do more damage to them when they're broken. Even if an extra shot will end up breaking them.
My turn now. How's that?
A lot of times in the early game, unless you really have to, like if you're in the middle of combat, there's almost no point in Can I go this way? I can. Okay. There's no point in healing yourself. Strictly because I'm in combat now.
Open for business.
Out of combat, you're probably just gonna level. If you're low in combat, then you can heal yourself. Okay, these guys are weak to spears. Got it.
My turn now.
Oh no, that's bad. That is bad. There we go.
Here I go.
Sleep is actually kind of a really bad status in this game because just hitting somebody will basically wake them up. Do I want to heal? No, I'm good at the moment. I'm gonna probably kill this guy this turn. I can deal with this red.
My turn. Here I go. What to do? What to do?
I might use a grape after this battle. It depends if I level or not. Pretty close to level. Actually, I might use a grape in this battle.
This should do the trick. Here I go. Let's do it.
There we go.
How's that?
Oh man, I was expecting that to give me more experience anyway. Okay, there we go. What do we get? Thunder Soulstone, that's cool. So these are kind of like your motes or your battle items, I believe, if I recall. And they are basically what let you use a spell in battle, even if you're not a spellcaster. These guys, these merchants, kind of like hang out in the weirdest places. I'm not going to complain, because you can always use more items. How many of these can I buy? 27? I don't want to spend all my money on that, though. That'd be a waste. I'll buy 5. There will be a point in the game where I basically stock up on like 99 of those at a time. Okay, let's see what you're weak against. Exactly what I want you to be weak against.
Here I go.
This is kind of my strongest weapon at the moment.
Oh
I believe these things wear off at the end of battle, so I'm not going to worry about it too much.
no! Oh no! Time to close up shop.
Yeah, it wore off. That's what I thought. I hate running into... Where's inventory? Oh, I was on it. Like maybe after, like right before I end, I'll take a picture of what I mean with my phone and then put it on social media so people can see like literally how hard it is for me to see what's going on here. But I'm managing. Yeah, I think I'm about to fight a boss, so I definitely want to be rested up. I did not want to fight a monster before approaching the bosses. Okay, let's go. You just don't count your chickens before they hatch, little missy.
Uh... huh.
Mac!
Oh yeah, that wasn't smooth at all. Yep. Boss battle.
What?
Well, I mean, stealing's not easy. You gotta respect it. It can be hard to take stuff from people.
Hey! I won't allow it.
Shark bait, brat.
You got that right.
I don't think I've ever been called shark bait in my life. Of course, maybe if I live closer to the water, I might.
Let's get down to business.
Look at these ugly guys.
Do this.
Not the sprite work. The sprite work's beautiful, but these guys are ugly. Okay, I guess we're gonna find out who does what first. Good, you're good with spears. I'm gonna prioritize you then.
Let's do this.
I got plenty of healing, so I don't mind taking some hits.
Let's do this.
Let's actually see what my hired help can do, because I haven't spent too much of my money. Let's go down to merchant skills. What do we got? Can afford mercenaries and bandits. Sword attack or axe attack? Well, I don't think he's weak to sword. We could try axe, though, because that's the most I can afford. This should do a lot of damage to him, though, because 4 bandits are going to pop out and attack the dude. Oh, all of them. There we go. Hey, there, just solved the problem right there. You see, I told you it was worth me picking that move. You didn't think that boss battle was going to go that fast, did you? Well, you know, it helps when you can just hire people to do all the work for you. Something the people in my campaign are finding out. That won't work for them forever.
That's far enough.
Yeah, of course that guy was gonna come in. It was like, you know, it's a beginning mission. There's no way they were gonna... Like, they were gonna force me to do boss battles back to back. Like, I literally just fought a boss. Like, this was predictable. Even for people who haven't played this game before.
What's that?
Oh?
Yeah, this guy's actually kind of like a big shot. I don't know. I can understand why a young kid like Tressa wouldn't recognize him, but come on, how on earth could these well-traveled pirates not recognize who this person is?
You can't be serious. Captain Leon was strong.
What?
This guy actually becomes kind of a recurring character in her story.
Prepare yourselves. Lass.
Mr. Leon. Yes.
I don't know, man. I don't know if I'd be comfortable with a kid calling me mister. Not in general, but if I was once a captain and I don't like titles anymore, I'm like, dude, just call me Leon.
Of course. What's the matter?
Well,
Silas.
Huh?
Hi.
Really?
I love that ship model, though.
Oh?
Kind of makes me upset that you don't actually ever get really, like, a chance to explore the inside of any of the ships. I mean, they'd have to be, like, one of those cases where the things are bigger on the inside than they are on the outside. But, it's a great model.
Whoa!
Huh. Oh.
Boy. This is also probably, I'll have to say,
Well,
the most boring town. Like, I wouldn't mind living in this town at all. But when we go around the other areas, you're going to see that almost every town in some way looks more fantastic than this one. Maybe the one outfitted doesn't look that great. It might be on par with this one, but all the other ones, they just look amazing. Especially as we get to some of the bigger cities. And this town looks good enough as it is. Like, I'm not knocking this town, but everything looks more just over the top and exotic.
Of course.
Huh? Yeah!
This is...
No, that's the thing she wants.
I'm not so sure about that. Thank you.
And after we leave here, what we have to do is we have to decide which direction we're going to go first.
Fare thee well, lad.
Because we need to run around from town to town to pick up all the other characters.
But I won't be beat. I swear it on my honor as a merchant.
So from leaving this town, we have two options. We could either go north or we could go south.
Weigh anchor, men. The ocean calls.
If we go north, that'll lead us to Cyrus, who is the scholar, who's got a good ability, and he also focuses on doing like multi-hit magic attacks. He's got like each of your three basic elements: the fire, thunder, and
Felt like there
blizzard
was
type.
something that would change my life forever. Can't wait to go home and read it all.
And if we go south, that'll lead us to Obrick the Knight. Which, I mean, he does what a knight does. He can actually challenge NPCs to combat. It's pretty cool. And if you notice that little thing in the top that popped up right as we came back in, is that every time she walks into a place again, she just gets free money. It's the best ability. Yeah, I leveled up, so I should be topped off. Actually, how much money do I have? I don't think that's really enough to get anything better. We gotta return home anyway. Her home is this building. I do like the little pop-up book rooms too. Like, that's really cool. And I don't think there's any building here that's bigger on the inside than it is on the outside. Just something you're not usually used to from these type of RPGs. So it is kind of cool to be playing around in a one-to-one world.
Treasures. And I know what I'm searching for is out there somewhere.
So, I'll set sail for the horizon. And the great big world beyond.
That settles it. It's time I see the world.
What?
I'm going to leave Rippletide and become a traveling merchant. I'll see the world and have customers from every corner of the realm.
Oh my. Just think about what you're saying, dear.
Traveling merchant? I won't have it. You're not even a stationary merchant yet.
What's going on? Did you just tune back in? I finished the opening chapter. This is the end of it. This is Tressa's chapter 1.
That's 5 years before you're ready to go anywhere.
She, after
My mind's made
dealing
up.
with pirates, she's decided she wants to be a traveling merchant and see the world. Like I said, she has kind of like a coming-of-age story.
Besides, I'll
Each
go-
person's story, all 8 of them, are different. Like, they have different themes and stuff.
I had a feeling you'd say that. There's no point in trying to stop you now, Tressa. You have my blessing.
Oh! Darn! This is our little girl you're talking about!
I know. But I had a feeling this day would come. She is her father's daughter, after all. In the end, being a good merchant boils down to experience. That's just what you'll find out there. Go and see the world, Tressa, until your heart's content.
understand. But I can't help but worry, Tressa. Do take care of yourself out there, won't you? Be strong, and may the sacred flame light your path.
Oh, that's another thing about this game. So there's a religion to this world. We will see it quite a bit later. As we get closer to Ophelia, we'll really get into it. But the sacred flame has a lot to do with it. There's different gods and stuff. It's complicated, but it has a lot to do with the story.
But I'll come back one day, and you'll see just how much I've learned.
We wouldn't know what to do if you didn't. After all, you're our #1 employee.
Aw. Bye, Mom! Bye, Pa!
Okay, well, now it's just time to leave town, I believe. I really don't want to leave yet. Where's the store? I gotta be able to buy at least something that's better. Let's see what we got. Alright, nope. Only thing I can buy or what I've already got. Oh, well, I can sell. See if I picked up any trash. Sell my original spear. I never bothered to do that. What else do we got? My original shield. Goodbye, buckler. Sell my original vest. And no, I don't want to sell anything else. Okay, that's gotta be enough to give me something. And it's not. I'm still short. Oh well. Guess I'll just pick up stuff at the next town. I'm equipped enough that I can make it wherever I'm going, no problem.
This journal? The author only filled half the pages. The other half is still blank. Guess I'll just have to pick up where he left off. I'll write down everything. I won't leave any stone unturned. From the next chapter on, this will be my story. I'll travel far and wide and journey on until every last page is filled. I don't know what lies beyond the horizon. There's only one way to find out. See ya, Ripple-Tide! My adventures as a merchant are just beginning. I'll start by following in the footsteps of a nameless traveler. And journey far, far beyond.
Okay. So before you continue your journey, across, I think this is Orstera, yeah. Across Orstera, there are 7 others who await you. Why not venture to find them? Together you can defeat the greatest foes. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go find these other people. Well, I want to. That guy's important. This is the first time you meet him. I think no matter what, you meet him after the after the first person you pick, because he's kind of important. And of course you can have a healing grape. It teaches you, it's the first side quest that you ever get. And you learn that you have to do side quests and stuff like that. How do they make the water look so real? I don't know. This game is, in my opinion, especially because how much I like sprite work and how they manage to wrap all the textures and stuff, this is one of the most beautiful games I've ever seen in my life. And just the aesthetic alone makes me keep coming back, aside from the fact that everything about this game is so good. Yeah, our paths will cross quite a few times, kid. Side stories. There are people who need your help, all across Orstera. There may be more than one way for you to solve their problems. Yeah, depending on the character you have. There we go. That's definitely going to be enough. Let me go and get the thing that I want now. The real question is, do I want a better weapon or do I want better armor? Because I could get this black attire, which would increase my defense by a bit, but not a terrible amount. Or I could get this better bow, which will increase my bow's attack by a lot. So I think I'm going to do that. And I was asking before, I could go back actually do some of these side quests now. What if you have anything I can buy? What do you got? Pirate shield. Ooh, I could have bought that. It lowers the evasion. I wouldn't want that anyway. What's your side quest? Oh, I remember. This is the dude that always pesters him. I need to bring his mother to him, but I don't have either of the people that can, like, lure or guide somebody. So I'm gonna have to do that one later. But it's there. There's one thing to do is you should probably just pick up every quest anyway. How's my health? Oh, I'm full. Yeah, just because it goes into your journal. And there, you'll be able to come back and do stuff. Yeah, there's a guy back there. So anytime you see any of these dudes with the little, like, brown text above them, that's somebody that you could do it. Le man, I know you. And yet, can you believe? I seem to be completely unequipped for my adventure. I imagine that he actually talks with a thick French accent, but I'm not doing that. My young friend, could you help a great adventurer prepare for the journey of a lifetime? Yeah, I forgot what I do to prepare him, though. I think, do you, like, maybe guide him? He's got nothing I can buy. I do need to buy that stuff from him, though. I know introduction to adventuring is important. Yeah, I don't want any of that. Somebody in town probably has one of those upgrade things. Depth of field and your eye fills in the blank. Are you talking about with the water? Probably. Yeah, there we go, like a slippery nut. That increases evasion. I think all of them always cost $9.50, so I can't afford a single one. I actually can't afford squat right now, so I might as well just leave town. But I asked before, and nobody answered. Do you have a preference? Would anybody want me to go north or south? Do you want me to recruit the Knight or the Scholar next? Really doesn't matter which order now. Tressa's the only one I'm stuck with until I finish her 4th chapter. The others will be rotated around. It's just whatever you might be interested in. Basically, up or down, where should we go? Up is to the Scholar, down is to the Knight. Probably going to be battling quite a few people on the way. If I had to say anybody's story is more interesting, it's probably the Knights. Ulbrich has got a more interesting story going on. We're going to do all of them eventually anyway. But the Scholar does have the more useful combat technique. You always enjoy Cyrus? Okay, well, nobody else picked, so let's go with Cyrus. The fact that he can basically give you a single enemy's, what's it called, weakness at the start of the battle. Well, a single weakness from every enemy at the start of the battle is just useful in itself. Okay, yeah, I'm 100 is the next one. So I'm actually getting close to another skill real soon. And the next skill I think I'm going to get Trade Wind Tempest, just because having a multi-hit is very useful. What is this thing? That was a conch with a hermit crab inside of it, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, wasn't there something over here? I forget. I know there's a cave over there. I'm not going to that cave right now. Because I think that's like a level 40 cave, and I'll just like die immediately in our first battle.
What to do?
You know, these battle scenes look so epic for all being sprites, though.
Let's do this.
And you're gonna see like the way the player characters are layered, similar to like how the enemies will be. And it just looks great. It looks like a traditional, like a SNES Final Fantasy game. But with like a proper depth and stuff like that. Probably like the way they wanted those games to look back then.
What to do? You got more than you bargained for.
I think there's probably a chest on the other side of that cave too, but I really don't care. I'll have to go back all of these ways anyway. Like eventually. I think this leads to that other chest that I saw before. So I'm gonna turn here. Oh hey, I got a preemptive strike. Yeah, we'll just go with the normal break. Not that it really matters. This battle is going to go the same way if I got to break first or not. Though when you get a preemptive, it does give you like an extra BP. So it does make your attack a little bit more impactful. There we go, that's the one I saw before. You know, I will always take a healing grape. There's pretty much 2 paths between each town.
Let's do this.
So I'll be able to get there really quick.
do this! Let's... How's that?
Oh, 70. Okay, we're getting real close. Yep. I think this is the one that leads us into his place. Let's see. Oh, cool. I got 200. After I get a few people, I am going to start wandering off to the side. I think after I get a full team of 4, maybe. Because what you do, once your evasion's good, and I need Cyrus for this. This is one of the reasons why we want to get him first, right?
Here I go!
Okay, he's not weak to that. Once we get Cyrus, he has, like, this evade increase, I think, that comes from him. No, not that. Wrong button. There we go. Something is weak, I guess. And basically, does he get the one that increases your evasion? Or the one that helps you avoid battle altogether? But whichever one we get from him, we can basically kind of skirt around and avoid battles, and I can start picking up the secondary jobs. Once we have the secondary jobs, this becomes a lot more fun.
You got more than you bargained for.
Avoid battle? Yeah, I kind of want that one. But I do also want the ability to run better. But we'll work with what we get. Because I think I remember him being the guy that I want for that. Let me save real quick. And then we'll go into his place. And we'll start our second chapter 1. Well, after this battle. Oh no, frogs!
Right up. What to do?
I might have to heal in this battle.
Here I go! My turn.
Nobody ever expects frogs with spears.
My turn now. Here. What to do? Here I go.
There we go.
Time to close up shop.
And I leveled, so I don't even have to heal. Nice. And even battling becomes a lot easier once you have Cyrus, because I think Ulbrich is just a higher damage dealer when it comes to single target and stuff like that. But the dude's got these like multi-hit spells, and you've got ones that hit twice and 3 times, depending on how many battle points you put into it. I don't need to save. Oh, come on. Oh yes, I don't have any accessories on, that's right. A lot of them you only get from all these people. Equipment, there we go. Talk to her. Let's put this earring on. The speed will help too, because I believe speed factors into fleeing. And I'm going to need that if I want to go get my second job. Because those are all in the more dangerous areas once the level jumps up. The mid-tier, not the third, the second ring. So I was going to explain this before for people who haven't played this game as soon as I left the town. Looking at the world map, which you can kind of see here, I can zoom out. There actually is a page for the map. I forget what button it is, though. But I can always just scroll up to the top and hit world map. Let's see. Yeah, it doesn't say the. But so basically, all the starting characters kind of fit a ring. You see, like there was her town, and it kind of creates this ring. And there's going to be a gap in the water, but then afterwards, you see how her second town is here. There is basically a second ring around it where all the second people stuff is, for the most part. It's not exactly that way. And then there is a third ring. And the third ring is mostly everybody's fourth stuff. A lot of their third stuff also takes place in the second ring. But there's like this difficulty of enemies that occur there too. And when you go into the second ring, you even hear like a music change. Everything's harder. Or no, sorry. The music change comes in the fourth ring. That's why, like, when everything hits level 45, there's actually a different battle music that plays. But I have to go basically near these places, like Quarry Crest here, to be able to get the same jobs that everybody has, but to be able to equip it to people who don't have that job as a secondary job. So we're going to go on some little journeys here once we get enough people. And we might die a few times, just because of bad luck. And might have to reset, that's why I save at every single spot. But we, you know, go big or go home, right? Okay, I'm trying to remember. You meet this guy in his office, I believe. Actually, while I'm here too, let's go into a pub. I forgot to go into a pub earlier. Oh, they don't let you go into a pub. Yeah, here we go. I don't know why the door wasn't opening. So you come in here, and you talk to this guy, which I can't do at the moment. Oh, my battery is low. Frick. Let me see if I can go solve this problem. But real quick, before I run off, you talk to this bartender, and he'll let you start or pause a story if you're in the middle of it. And he'll also let you trade out your party members once you get them. Because you do have 8, but you can only have 4 in your party at a time. So you do kind of have to rotate them around. And I'll be right back. I'm going to see if I can go get a wired controller. Okay, I got the wired controller. You know how we do this. I have to... How do you change controllers? I see the controller thing down there. Do I have to actually go to the home menu? Yeah, here we go. Yeah, change order. This is the one I want at the moment. And while I do that, let me take these off the grip and put them back on my Switch so they charge. There we go. So, let's get back to this. Yeah. So as I was saying, this guy right here will help you change your stuff later. Oh god, this is so weird, because it's like a big GameCube controller. And I like GameCube controllers. They're my favorite controller. but it's weird to go from playing on a Joy-Con to something that's functionally a GameCube controller. Ariel, let's talk to Cyrus. Basically, when you meet these people, you meet them at the point in which you can join their quest, but then so you can get the context, it flashes back and you play through it. Okay. This says party members. Yeah, I actually just really explained everything you need to know about party members. Yeah, I want to take him along. Why would I not? If I was playing this by myself, I wouldn't say yes. But because I'm doing this for a stream, let's hear the beginning of his tale.
And so it was that Atlasdam was founded some 2 centuries ago. Indeed, our fair city-state is among the longest standing on the continent of Austera. But there was another city-state with a history as long and proud as our own, that came to a tragic ruin only 8 short years ago. Now, who can tell me its name? How about you, Therese? Now. No need to get all flustered. There's no shame in not knowing an answer, so long as you have a desire to learn. The answer is in your textbook. Go on now, look it up.
Yes, Professor. Let's see. I believe it was Hornburg.
That is correct. Hornburg was ruled over by a royal family, said to be descended from priests of an ancient and long-forgotten religion. On the other hand, our fair Atlasdam was founded by one of the original clans that inhabited the Flatlands. Who can tell me how many clans lived in the Flatlands at the time? Your Highness?
The histories have it that 8 clans did live in the Flatlands in those days.
Correct you are, Your Highness. It was a time of great strife here in the Flatlands, as the 8 clans waged a long and bitter war. Change would come when the armies of Grandport invaded these lands some 2 centuries ago.
Yeah, this is another thing I really like about this game, is that its internal lore, while it doesn't go very far back, is like really fleshed out, and the world feels really lived in. You can even see like random NPCs in between towns and stuff like that. It's a nice experience.
At the time, the rulers of Grandport sought to exert their influence over territories inland. Ironically, this compelled the warring tribes to put aside their differences and unite against their common foe. Oh, but look at the time. We'll pick up where we left off next time. Don't forget to read chapters 3 and 4 before our next lecture. And be prepared to answer questions on any of the material within.
Yes, Professor.
Thank you for another most stimulating lecture, Professor Albright.
Could you imagine being a professor to just 2 students? I mean, they're rich, so you're basically just a private teacher at this point. And he works at an academy, so he does actually influence the teaching of many other students, but he basically just teaches the nobility.
Splendid!
Oh, time to make my way to the library. Yeah, so he's got a cool ability. He gets to learn things about different people. I don't think I can use it yet, unless they pop it up just here. Because they don't really let you use anybody's abilities until it comes up in their little intro.
Professor Albright.
Your Highness.
The truth of the matter is,
But of course! Mm-hmm.
indeed.
I kinda, this story actually kind of makes me feel bad. Because of what happens to him.
Astute of you.
Just the initial story on why he has to start his journey. I like how he has to like dive deep into the occult and stuff like that. Ends up dealing with heretics. What happens to him? You're about to see. Yeah, he's a smart guy, but he's also not a smart guy. He's smart, but he's naive, I would say. And, the thing is, even after his experience, his naivete doesn't go away. But that's just the nature of some people.
With pleasure.
Yeah, his party chat is funny. That's another thing that's going to start happening as I pick up people is during their stories and stuff like that. Whoever's in your party, you could, I think you hit X, I don't know, there'll be a prompt on the screen. And you can have like party chats where they'll have little conversations with each other.
Indeed.
I'm trying not to go too fast since I don't want to read any of the lines anymore. I kind of got bored of that early on. So people who are interested can read. If I am going too fast, just let me know. Because honestly, I can read most of these lines really fast. I've gotten used to reading video game dialogue fast. So all of this is slow for me.
Ah.
It's really hard for me to judge how much time somebody else might need.
Farewell.
You know, I think if I read it on my OBS instead of the
Therese.
projector that I can't really read on anyway, I can't see what they're saying. It should be enough time because there's a second delay by the time it even comes up.
Yes. Do you have a question?
Which means there's also a second delay between me hitting the A button. Okay, cool. Let's see what I'm doing. Saving first.
It's me, Cyrus.
I might play through his story, then I might cut out of here. It'll take a little while to do it, but I think that'd be a good day of streaming. I've already been on for like 2 hours. And I did an hour and a half earlier. And I was on Rick's stream for 2 hours. A little over. I think, no, because I came in a little late, so it probably evened out.
I see.
It'll be a little bit till I finish this game, because each of the chapters are a little long. I shouldn't need to grind, though, because I'll have Tressa in the party, and she should be hitting hard enough. And, you know, the more people you get in your party, the harder it is to grind, because they're splitting experience with each other. I think they're splitting experience. I actually never bothered to pay attention whether they each get or if they're splitting. I just assumed because in most games you split experience. And I believe you can take out just one person if you want at the tavern once you get the ability to take out your first person. So I would assume that if you wanted to grind somebody really hard by themselves, you'd have that option. But that could be a bad assumption.
Many thanks. What have we here?
This part reminded me of what is it? Attack of the Clones, where he goes to the library and it's like there's something that's not in the archive. It's like, well, if there's something that in our archive and it doesn't exist.
Dilemma.
Professor Albright. Hmm?
The truth is,
I see.
many thanks. Cyrus Albright, by your request, sir.
Do enter.
It's also really weird when they decide to go from, like, no voice acting to full voice acting. There's almost no, like, real transition to let you know, they just start talking.
My apologies for summoning you on such short notice.
How might I be of assistance, Headmaster?
That treatise on arcane studies you published. What in the gods' names were you thinking?
Sir? I do believe I made my hypothesis perfectly clear.
I'm not talking about your hypothesis. You went out of your way to cite one of the texts in our special archives. The knowledge housed in those tomes is the Royal Academy's greatest treasure. It is not to be divulged to the public at your whim, laying it bare in one of...
Oh, I accidentally hit A.
I am fully aware of the value of those tomes, Headmaster. It is for that very reason I would share the knowledge with my peers.
You are to share nothing! That wisdom is for the Academy and the Academy alone!
But that goes against everything...
Enough, Cyrus!
Even my best argument is sure to fall on deaf ears. The Headmaster sees knowledge as a medal or precious stone, something to be appreciated by its rightful owner alone. Knowledge is power, and power is to be hoarded. An unfortunate attitude, indeed. My sincere apologies, Headmaster. It won't happen again. Is there anything else you need?
That is all. You may go. Wait, there was one last thing.
Sir?
I heard the special archives will be closing early today. If you have research to do there, I would do so quickly.
Good gods. It's as if he enjoys watching me suffer. Thank you for your concern, Headmaster. In that case, I'll be on my way.
Enter.
Excuse me.
Yep.
What's the matter?
You see what I mean? Like, we were just in a talking scene, and then all of a sudden they decided, no, no more talking.
Can I help you?
A moment of your time.
My apologies.
Say it is not so.
Yeah. It's actually, he's getting set up.
Aho!
I do like most of his quests because he is a scholar, and his ability is to scrutinize people. That they're all kind of mysteries. He's actually kind of got somewhat of a detective story going on.
Indeed.
So that's pretty cool. You get like a lot of little subgenres shoved into this game.
I see.
Leave it to me.
Take care.
Time to do some research.
Okay, so now I actually get to use his ability. It should pop up in a second. Even the green guy next to me is part of the quest. And I have to use his ability to go over and get information from people. So you're gonna see me be like a regular old little detective here. Scrutinize. Let's see now. And you get a little testimony from him. All this little information. See, this guardsman is age 41. Of course I've got a key to the archives. And no, I wasn't sleeping. I was resting my eyes. That's all. But even if I was sleeping, what would it matter? What kind of fool would bother stealing a worthless tome anyway? That's a pretty bad testimony. I think, yeah, there's a person in here too. We're gonna go do this one first. Right, I think this is where it is, yeah. It's really, really hard to see my map. Like, oh, no, was it outside? Did I miss it? Or, no, I don't know. Upstairs, inside? Yeah, okay. Let's see now. Headmaster Yvonne, 58. You know full well I have a key to the special archives, and that I would never be foolish as to let it fall into the wrong hands. In any event, I have had no reason to pursue those tomes in quite some time. Okay. The last one's outside. Like, I could get some update by looking back over my streaming. Like I said, on social media, I'm going to post a picture of what this looks like. Because this is not ideal, but it's functional. Did I miss it? Are they both in the library? Yeah, they are, okay. Russell, age 30, testimony. The key to the archives? Oh, I haven't got that. But I'm not surprised somebody stole a tome, considering what they're worth. I've gambling debts myself, so I understand the temptation. It's such a weird way to word that. For some people, it might be natural. Mercedes, the librarian. Age 21, testimony. Only Headmaster Yvonne and the guard stationed outside should have a key to the library archives. So that should be all the information I need on this.
find it. But of course.
There are only 2 keys to the archive. One belonging to the headmaster and one to the guardsman. I would say it's the headmaster's key. I don't remember, I don't care. Yeah, they let you pick the other one anyway.
Exactly.
If the guard was sleeping, of course they would take his. But I'm also not paying attention.
Oh. No. Which means that...
I didn't even give you options for that one. I actually don't know what the point of giving you the options is, though, if you just, like, you pick the wrong one and they just make you pick the right one anyway.
Shall we begin?
I think there's a point where we get to combat again, which I'll have
Now then.
Tressa with me by the time I go in there. If I chose not to listen to a story, we would have just skipped to this point and go straight into the like little sewer section. Okay. Cyrus has joined the party. Let's save. How much money do I have? Can I actually, This music reminds you of Dragon Quest? Yeah, I can see that. It's kind of just got, classic RPG vibes to it. And they're kind of like high fantasy, great adventure. Okay, money. A lot. Oh, great, there goes my sound. What's going on? Okay, I think we're fine now. My mic decided to freak out. Should be fine. I hope nobody's ears died. I don't know what it sounded like on your end. I think there might have been feedback at some point. Please forgive me. I can't control if my mic decides to spaz out of nowhere. But I think we should all be good. Okay, so I've got 4,000. Lost all sound for a minute? Did you have that terrible feedback? As long as you didn't have the feedback, I don't care if we lost all. Okay, good. Thank God. I had terrible feedback for a second, so... I'm glad that you guys did not have to put up with that. At the very least. Okay, so I was saying this, I've got a decent amount of gold. So before going to the sewers, let's go, I think, back into the main part of town. And actually check out the items. See if I can get some better equipment for Cyrus. Which way is... No, that's the other way. Weapon shop. Okay. So that's actually better for her. And I do want that. But I need something basic for him first, at least. Or not basic. Could just say, yeah. Could say screw my other person because I'm going to get a lot of money back and just, like, pimp him out. Yeah, equip immediately. What do I got enough now? I don't have enough for a sturdy armor for him. Could get him a linen robe. Which would not be bad. And I can actually get helmets now, too. Helmets are good. I just want him to do a lot of damage because he hits everybody at once. Wait, can I get more than one? No, I can only afford one. Okay. That's what I figured. I'm not even bothering to do math right now. I'm actually far more worried about him dying than her. And I can get, yeah, a pointed hat, so he can have a hat. And I'll come back and get stuff for her later. Actually, I could sell some stuff too. That should, like, I don't need her longbow since I got the better bow. I forgot to sell that earlier. I don't need that staff. Especially, like, you don't need any of the starting stuff. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, ordinary hat. Because everybody has the starting stuff, so it's not like you're saving it for your other characters. Robe. Yeah, and that's it. Okay. Puts me up to not enough to really get anything. But that is fine. Move her. Oh, cool. I've got smarter bartering now. That's the one I'm looking for. Whenever you scrutinize somebody with smarter bartering, it will let Tressa here trade easier, so things will be cheaper. Though he's a kid. Kids usually just have, like, candy or stupid stuff on them. A rock egg. Yeah, I actually do need that. Not right now, but I will need it. Because anything with that icon is a chest or a quest item. Okay. Basically, try to scrutinize literally everyone you can. So, like this one right here. This girl knows where a hidden item is. So now a marker will pop up on my map that I can go and I can go pick up an item that's just kind of like hidden around the world. That's hard to say, smarter bartering. Maybe if you try to say it like really fast a lot. There it is. It's that glowing thing. Oh, cool. Light soulstone. Medium. I will use that eventually. I kind of just save those things for bosses most of the time. So do I have it backwards? Is scrutinize the one that's based on your level and it'll tell you whether you can or can't? And is investigate the one that is a percentage chance? Because I know it's like one is one way and one is the other way around. Oh, discount at the end. That's always helpful. No, I don't want to go anywhere. I wasn't trying to walk up the screen. I'm trying to investigate this, dude. We go, new weapons for sale. And this is why you just have to do everything to everyone so you can unlock everything. I'll save when I get back to the other area. Let's see if there's anybody to talk to in the pub. Yep. Let's see now. Another hidden item. And usually in these starter towns, it's pretty easy to do this to everyone because they want you to get used to the technique, like what the skill does. But it's cool that you get to find out all this little stuff about every little person in the world for the most part. Every person you could talk to. There we go, now I got 2 hidden items to go seek out. Ooh, empty coin pouch. Those can be sold okay. Let's see, where's the other one on my map? It is this way. I think that's actually one of the ones I want. Let's see, what did I get? Inventory. Nourishing nut. No, actually, so that one, what does Nourishing Nut do? That's HP. You might want to save that. Like, I wouldn't mind giving it to Tressa because I am probably going to have her in my team a lot. Her hired help mechanic is really good once you have enough money that you can throw it away. But I might also save it for Ulbrich because he is the team's tank. So I'm probably save my nuts for now. There's no point in me using it early on. They're just like flat additions to your character. It's not like giving like EVs and IVs to your Pokemon when they level up they get more stuff. I mean, Tressa's no slouch. She's kind of a ranger type character. So that means she's not going to be incredibly weak, but she's not going to be incredibly strong either. Guide with these is good when I do need to do guiding things in town later. That'll be great. And you will basically have to come back to every single town to do different things. Oh, cool. We'll always take those. Yeah, that's what I had to do for the quest. What we got here? Another hidden item. I actually don't see that one on my map. At least not nearby. But wait. Oh, it's north. Okay. Most intriguing. Another hidden item. Yeah, there's one right here. I think that was the one I got before. Go inside. So basically we're just sitting here, we're not even going into combat yet. I'm just going to scrutinize everybody I can. And see what I can get. Because who doesn't like free items, you know? Like, free items are great. There's something in here? No. There could be a chest in the back of a room and I wouldn't even notice. I already scrutinized you. Okay, there's nothing in here. Okay, I see where the other item is now. I literally have to look at the mini-map on my other screen to be able to see where things are. Okay, I already scrutinized you. Into the castle. Talk to this guy first. Another hidden item. Okay, let me go get this. Is that where it was? No. There it is. Yeah, you can barely even see that. I do like that, so the castles aren't super important, not at least most of them anyway, but I do like that you actually get to go inside them and explore them anyway. Another hidden item. Get here, Urban Awakening. Oh god. Attack of the bots. That's okay, they're all on my block list now. But at least the restream block list. I'm not on Twitch, so if I jumped on, I'd miss them. Okay, scrutinize. Oh, it's literally right next to him. That's a convenient place to have a hidden item. I like to think that the hidden items aren't even necessarily hidden, that they just fell in the person's pocket and they're telling you about, like, the last place they think they saw it. And if that's the case, I mean, that guy's standing right next to where he dropped his thing. And if he doesn't pick it up, he kind of deserves to lose it. Just saying. Okay. Okay, another one. Hey, I'm not complaining about all of this free items, man. I hit the wrong button.
Greetings.
Another one. Nobody on the throne. Probably what these rooms are for. No, I think that's actually below. No, here it is. It was up here. The way they do layering in this game is not bad, because everything's kind of cascading upward. So if you pay attention... Oh, mods and owner can't see alt chats? I did not know that. Yeah, on YouTube I'm the only one that can do that. Well, listen, well, you can at least hide them if I mod you, right? And, I don't know why... I was going to make you a mod on YouTube earlier. I don't know why I didn't. Let me go do that now. Let me unplug my phone. As soon as my phone decides to start functioning. Let's go back outside. That's right, I was about to make you a mod on YouTube, and then you told me to make you a mod on Twitch. There we go. Now let's go in and kill some things. I will save. And actually, did I find anything useful? Let's go look at that. Oh, ReamStreamBot is a mod. Well, you're a mod on there anyway. I'll, I don't know. Maybe I'll go back and delete it. I'm not doing that right now. What'd I get? Yeah, I don't think there's anything of immediate use. Yeah, small cup. Things that I can sell. Yeah, I think I remember that too, which is why I was making a big deal about being able to block them from restream, so at least that same user can't come back in, but they've got so many. Those bots are crazy. Okay, let's just start making a way. Try to get all my chests. Oh yeah, here's like the little elemental things with blades.
My turn now.
Oh, well, swords. I don't have swords though. I can always see if anything else hurts it. Nice. There we go.
What is the logical course of action?
Scholar skills. Oh yeah, I don't have that basic scan skill yet. What is this thing called? Ice element. So fire might actually be strong, is it? Let's see. It is. Nice.
What is the logical course of
Yeah, more will probably pop up on Twitch every single time, I know. Look at that, how you can just empower spells using the battle points. Isn't that cool? Like, this game is so dynamic, I love it. Look at that, he already leveled up. Like, I wouldn't say this game got hate, but this game got belittled. There's so much when it came out by people like, oh look, it's pixel art and stuff. Like, dude, this is the best game of 2018. I don't care what anybody says.
I've done my research on you.
I think it was 2018. Whatever year this came out. Pretty sure it was 2018.
Interesting dilemma.
My turn now.
Cool. And because she's going to be a little bit higher level than necessary too, you're just going to watch me demolish things. That, I believe, another benefit of going this way is his boss is really easy. No matter which one you pick to go first, all of them are pretty easy. Where did I go? Oh, into a battle. But as they kind of get a little bit higher in difficulty as you go in, and they're not all even. I feel like that every time you start a battle, you see just like another weakness pops up if you haven't already discovered it. And he just makes grinding so much easier because you eventually find out everybody's weaknesses. Well, let's save the magic since I'm going to kill you pretty easily.
What to do?
Even though he's going to level up a few times, so I'm going to keep getting his MP back anyway. Oh, and a Fire Soulstone. Cool. There we go. Yeah, so the plums are what give you your MP back. Grapes are HP, plums are MP. Nope, that did not go to the end, and now I'm gonna have to be in another battle.
Open for business. What to do?
Like, I know it would be a little hard to work for outside of town, but tell me a Final Fantasy VI remake that looked like this wouldn't be the bomb. Oh, did I miss one? Oh, that's right, because you come back around for that from behind.
Ready or not, here I come.
Ice. Okay, that's good to know. Who's up first? He is.
Logical course of action.
Scholar skill. Ice Wind. Because his always attack both. Prunes give you, and prunes give you back your BMs. I'll show myself out. Any old Square game, like, yeah. Like, any of the, like, 6 original Final Fantasies specifically would be great. But you could branch out to other things. I would like to see maybe even some of the old Dragon Quest games remade like this. I mean, the new games look fine with their CG models and stuff, but you just do it with more of the, I guess, closer to Chrono Trigger style of sprites, because that's supposed to emulate the Toriyama style. And there's all kinds of stuff you could do. I really like the way this game looks. Why did I blow it on that turn? It doesn't matter. I'm gonna use Ice Wind. Yeah, just as long as they don't completely change it like the FF7 remake. I agree. I want it to basically be the same. Now, I don't think they would, though. And the reason for that are most of the other games are finished. 4 might be the one exception, since they did continue making 4. But one of the things with 7 is they never stopped making 7, which is why they keep changing stuff about it. Even other things they've done, Crisis Core retcon some things, Advent Children retcon some things, Dirge of Cerberus retcon some things. But the other games, like 6, is a complete game. There's nothing more to 6 but 6. There's some bonus dungeons and stuff, but all the PlayStation and Advanced versions did that. But otherwise, it is a finished game. So I think they're less likely to change those. Not that they wouldn't. But they're just entirely less likely. Man, I definitely missed some chests. I don't care that much, though. What do you have? Oh, that's right. This guy really only just sells, like, healing items. Olives, that's the Phoenix Down. I was trying to remember what was the Phoenix Down. Let's save. What is he at? Didn't even pay attention to his level. Let's look at him real quick. Do I want to fight the boss at whatever level he's at? 4. We could get him another level real quick. Actually, I could just run around in circles right here. As long as you're sprinting, you attract people like nobody's business.
Step right up. Let's do this.
Now,
Let's do
You wonder if you can make something even close to this quality of a game in the latest RPG Maker? It'll definitely have to buy that. Yeah, I don't know. Like, you could definitely make this in something like Unity or Unreal. Just because of tracking in 3D space. You would probably just put like an empty marker, as if a model would be there, and then you just put the flat sprites on it. It would be a little difficult, but you could do it. I don't know if you could do an RPG Maker, though. I haven't seen what the latest one could do. You've probably seen more about it, so you would know more than I do. I love the way he follows around. That's another cool thing that reminds me of Chrono Trigger and stuff, is the people you have in your party kind of just follow you around all the time, instead of just having your one person walking around the overworld, because the whole world is the overworld. There's no different.
Let's do this.
What do we got? Well, I know you're weak to this because I've done this before, so at least I'll break you. And let's find out, let's try something. Fireball first, why not? Nope, okay, maybe ice. They're gonna be weak to one of them because they give you the starting stuff for a reason.
My turn now.
Let's just kill this guy. I still want to find out what he's weak to though, so
What next?
Let's try this. Yep, I figured that would be it.
Here I go! You got more than you bargained for.
There we go, level 5. I'm right next to the save. I can save and go fight the boss. I feel more comfortable in fighting the boss at level 5. Actually, I might need to save again. I didn't look at my job points. Do I have enough for either of them to get something? Let's see. Skills. Learn skills. Tressa has 130. Oh yeah, that's definitely enough. So we're going to go get Trade Tempest, because that's one of her most useful skills throughout the whole game. If you could hit everybody with wind at once, why would you not? Oh, and then I just unlocked my support skill, which you get after getting 2 skills. Which I'll go equip that in a second. The support skills are really important. That's another reason why we're not running off to, what's it called? Get the secondary jobs right away. I want to level up enough that we get some support skills. And yeah, we'll go with Lightning Ball. Lightning Blast does the same thing, except it hits twice, but it takes up so much more. Right, it hits twice, right? Yeah. Because the whatever it's called, the Sage, or the thing that's basically upgraded Mage, that's the one that hits 3 times in the skills. It costs so much more. They both hit both times. I don't need it to hit twice yet. This is just the smarter thing to grab at first. But boom! Lightning Bolt. Ice, Wind, Fireball. I've got all 3 elements now. Analyze is next. It's not super important, I get it. He does a minor analyze at the beginning of each battle anyway. And through fighting, I'm going to find out some of the stuff. It's not the biggest deal. It's great against bosses, though, that you see there's a bunch of them. Or somebody who is, like, changing. There's some characters where their weakness changes throughout the fight, and you have to keep scanning them. But man, if you could make something close to this, an RPG Maker or something, I would totally make a game like this. This right here would be the #1 type of game I would want to make. More than anything else. I mean, I guess it wouldn't even necessarily be that hard to do this completely flat. Because I guess you would use the same type of scaling you would in a modern beat-em-up, right?
Excuse me.
Yeah, I mean, that should be entirely possible.
A moment of your time.
Because even, like, the lighting, the cast shadows, I'm assuming that's all just, like, illusion. Kind of like how Doom was actually a 2D game, but it projected things.
The truth is...
This guy's story basically teaches you the lesson of not entering academia. It's a forewarning. Just avoid the university and everything that you possibly can. Teacher, student, doesn't matter. It's basically a satanic cult.
Is that so?
I exaggerate, but at the same time I don't. You're bound to deal with crazy people, knowledge-hungry people, power-hungry people, people that frame you for sexual assault, all kinds of things. Look how big that guy is. That's ridiculous. Like, I know he's a boss, but, like, look at my characters. Look at him. What's going on there? Okay, so, scholar skills. Obviously, those guys in the back are ice, so I'm assuming fire would be the obvious thing they're weak against. Yep. And they are weak to stabs, but because she could hit everybody at once, let's see if anybody's weak to wind. Why not, right? He was. That wasn't a waste. She's tough. She could take it.
Here I go!
Okay.
What is the logical course of action?
Both of them will be broken this turn, which means I can do a big fireball on them next turn.
Let's do this!
Well, he's weak to wind. I don't know if he's weak to anything else that she has, though. So let's just do a simple treatment on this guy. We'll knock him down one by one.
What is the logical course of action?
And we're gonna nuke this guy with the biggest fireball you've ever seen. I think killed him? That's crazy. This is why I should have actually picked the double up. I forgot that he was gonna be an ice-based person. Yeah, I'm gonna use her turn to heal him.
My turn now!
I forgot he was an ice-based person. Huh, they used... Yeah, I know. That's why Unreal came up. I knew they used one of those two. I couldn't remember exactly which one, but I remember it was one of those actual 3D engines. Should have assumed Unreal. You can do some great things in Unity if you're careful and take the time, but most stuff you ever see in Unity's crud. It's a very bloated engine. Unreal would just be a better one to use, especially if you're a professional team or studio that can afford it. I'm talking about like the premium copy. Yeah, let's see. Healing Grape.
Let me help.
What is the logical course of action? Oh, flames!
Yeah, this is actually a pretty easy one. They can't do too much damage to you at any point in time. So it's pretty easy to keep your team's health up. Oh god, I need to break that, like, as soon as possible. I think. Yeah, I hate it when that happens. Do I have any... I don't have any of the group healing things yet. Okay. Yeah, I think they're both just gonna heal. I think... Oh, wait. Yeah. I got an idea. How much money do I have? I might just nuke the whole team. Hired help. Ah, I don't have enough for the axe one. I do have sword. Maybe that'll do enough. This might be a bad idea, though. Let's do it. Hey, that was smart because it broke him. You know what? That was worth it.
What next?
I don't know what he's weak to, though. Definitely not fire, so let's try lightning. No, then it was ice. If it wasn't fire, it was probably going to be the other one that they gave you anyway. But I have another turn. And I do have 2 BP left. Yeah, without his friends, I think I could survive another attack. Try bow. Okay. It's a stronger weapon, so if he's not weak to either, it's better to use the bow.
Interesting dilemma.
Oh,
Aww.
What to do?
Yeah, I'll heal.
This should do the trick.
What's this now?
Where's, Clamor? I think, yeah, Silence.
Let's try this. An interesting dilemma.
Let's see, he's weak against ice. So, here we go, let's do this. This should hurt a lot.
A gift for
I was tired of fighting you anyway.
you. Thus ends your lesson.
And he just gave me a weaker Ice Soul Stone. You really shouldn't be using the medium ones because how much they do, but I don't care. By the time I actually need them, I'm going to be strong enough to be doing just as much damage as them anyway.
Just so. Say it is not so.
Yeah. Yep. We beat the second boss. Though, I guess we beat the first boss. It's actually kind of a weird thing to say, right? The way this game is set up, because there are 8 first bosses, there's 8 second bosses, 8 third bosses, and 8 fourth bosses.
Indeed.
For the most part, it kind of just matters what order you decide to do things in. But that's fun, right? You kind of just get to plot your own game. Was that the second first boss or the first second boss? That was the second first boss. That was Cyrus's first boss. We just picked him up. Realistically, I could grind just one character or even both these characters and go straight to either of their second boss, but I prefer to pick up each of the 8 people first. So we're going to be picking up, doing each of the 8 people's first bosses. This is the last one I'm doing tonight. We got through 2 whole chapters. And I'll do more, I don't know, maybe even, or I guess this morning at this point, but maybe I'll do more later today. I don't know. I do very much enjoy this. My setup is already in place, so I can actually just hop into it and do more than... I probably won't be doing 2 streams like I did today, though. I was just excited because I got everything set up. I'll probably do like a stream and then I'll work at night or vice versa. I don't know what order I'll do it in. Because I do need to get other stuff done.
Actually,
But I should be doing this consistently. So we'll find a block. Whenever it works out, I'll do it. And we'll get through this game in a reasonable amount of time. Yeah, you should sleep. It's the end anyway, so... Yeah, hope you enjoyed it.
Most intriguing.
And I hope everybody else watching enjoyed it. Or anybody who catch the replay later. Hopefully I think the chat always stays up on the side so you can get the context. I hope I spoke in a way that you could tell what the person was saying when I was responding. I know if you don't, it kind of makes the replay kind of suck for people watching the first time. But I think I did an okay job. And I'll keep this on until I actually get out of this town to the save point. Because that will actually be the end of this chapter. I also need to find a block, so, cause, you know, I've got friends that stream. And, you know, you can't worry about everybody's schedule, because if you do, you'll never get a chance to stream yourself. But if you're consistent, at least people can plan around it, and some of you guys can be happy. And I like to watch their streams, too. You know, it's fun to put somebody's stream on while you're working. And I do need to work on stuff. Let me stay at the inn. Should be cheap, because I got the cheaper prices. Oh wait, I'm not even done. Why did I still have to go talk to somebody. I was about to head out of town. If I tried, it would have stopped me and be like, no, I don't think they were supposed to do this yet. I got so hurried up to save and quit. Then you go back into here. Because, oh, you know what? If he already left, he's going to miss what happens to him. And why is it sad? I'll explain it to him later then.
I've brought Professor Albright, as asked, sir.
Good. Enter. Thank you, Lucia.
Yes, Headmaster. What can I do for you? Something tells me he's not about to offer a commendation.
Professor Albright, a most troubling report has reached my ears.
A report, sir?
An anonymous source claims that you have abused your prestigious position to enter into an illicit relationship with Her Highness the Princess.
Yeah, this is the sad part.
And you believe this report, sir?
If it is untrue, then say so.
Why, it is unfounded, unsubstantiated, balderdash of the highest order.
I would like to take your words at face value, Professor, but I fear the situation is not so simple. A rumor regarding the royal family, even an unsubstantiated one such as this, is sure to spread quickly. If we do not take swift action, Princess Mary's good name could be forever sullied. That is something that simply cannot be allowed to happen. Surely you understand.
And so what do you intend to do with me, sir?
It is not an easy decision to make. Dismissing you outright would be tantamount to an admission of guilt.
If I may be so bold, Headmaster, what about a sabbatical? Professor Albright is put on extended leave, while official accounts state that he's doing fieldwork in a distant land.
What say you, Cyrus? This way, both the Academy's reputation and your own will remain intact.
My reputation?
Yeah, he's not a guy who cares about his reputation.
Do we have a problem, Professor?
He's a guy who cares about the study more than anything else. Which is also the perfect guy to pin for something.
Not at all, Headmaster. On the contrary, this might prove the perfect opportunity.
Opportunity? For what?
As a matter of fact, there is a matter which has piqued my interest of late. I was just wondering when I might find the time to do a bit of research in the field. I think I will set forth on a journey. In search of an ancient tome that disappeared 15 years ago. Besides, if I am not permitted to share what I have learned with my peers and the public, there is little point in continuing my research here.
Is that so? Do tell, Professor. What is it that you intend to investigate?
As regards a certain tome. Now, if you will forgive me, I must begin packing for my journey. Good day to you, Headmaster.
An enigma as ever, that one.
Professor!
Oh, Therese.
I heard that you were leaving the Academy.
Then you heard true.
Professor, I'm so sorry.
I see. So you were the source of the rumor.
You knew?
Not until just this moment, when you apologized. And yet, I cannot fathom your motive. Why would you tell such a terrible lie?
You're always helping Her Highness, answering her every question.
Man, I love this music.
I just wanted you to pay more attention to me.
And that's why you went to the headmaster.
Yes, but I just wanted to get you in a little trouble. I didn't think they would. I am so sorry, Professor. Can you ever forgive me?
Worry not, my dear. It just so happens that I was looking for a good excuse to go on a journey.
You were?
For some time now, I've wanted to travel the realm and see what can be learned beyond these halls. I dare say the timing couldn't have been better. You see, there's a certain matter I simply can't wait to investigate. So fret not, my girl. If anything, you've done me a favor. Besides, I am not entirely without fault in the matter. Indeed, I have not been as attentive to you as I should. Had I realized your true intention sooner, I would not be in this position.
Professor, whatever do you...
If only I had realized how devoted you were to your studies, my dear girl.
My studies?
Yeah, he still doesn't get it. He's clueless.
I have always
But that's kind of like the charm of the character. I mean, there's several times throughout the story that there are women that kind of like hit on him and stuff, and he just doesn't get it.
And I was all too eager to answer them. In doing so, I may have given the impression that I favored her above you and the others. This was not my intention, but I am at fault all the same. Yes, if only I had seen you for the ardent and devoted young scholar that you are.
Professor... Perhaps you're not quite as sharp as I thought you were.
Yes?
Never mind.
In that case, I should be off. Pray do not shirk your studies, my girl.
Yes, Professor. Will I ever see you again?
I do not see why not, provided we both still live.
There we go. And I'm already rested up.
Now, I must find out all I can about From the Far Reaches of Hell. My erstwhile colleague, Dent, knows more about arcane studies than anyone I know. Last I heard, she sojourned in the Forest. I should begin my journey there.
And so, Cyrus left the academy behind, in search of the lost tome, from the far reaches of hell. What dark secrets might its pages hold? Only the gods know. Yeah, one thing is like, listen, almost every little possible subgenre gets crammed into this game. It really has like this classical fable, Canterbury Tale, but also kind of like mythical asset. Everybody's on their own form of the hero's journey, and all of their stories are so unique and different. that you get a lot of just like random little bits of truth about the world. They're all good forewarnings of different things. And I think it's got a little something that fits every single audience. So thanks everybody for joining me on this stream, whoever's still here, or again, anybody who watches this later. That's it. How do you exit back to the main game? I don't even remember. Is it the miscellaneous? Yeah, return to title. I'll go back out on the main page, and I'll see you guys later. It's got such a good opening theme. Alright, guys, you take it easy.